While searching on the auctions just before Christmas, I had the opportunity to purchase something I've been looking for a very long time. Four-wheeled, German-engineered perfection. A Porsche Tractor. Oh, I forgot to mention, the tractor was over 1,700 kilometres away in Victoria. So we decided to make a road trip of it. After driving for a few days through New South Wales, through the other side of Melbourne, it was finally time to lay eyes on the tractor for the first time. We were hoping to be loaded up and out of there within an hour, but after about 2.5, 3 hours of talking with the vendor, who was a fantastic guy, we were finally loaded up and on our way back home for the 1,700 kilometre drive, where we turned a lot of heads and a lot of people would stop us and ask us what it was. Many people thinking it was actually a Massey Ferguson or a Massey Harris of some sort. When we returned home, the first thing we did was to remove the bonnet just to check how much damage was done and how hard it would be to repair. Being an air-cooled machine, the big sweeping bonnet is actually a substantial piece, so very important to get that fixed and get it right. Mechanically, everything looks complete and everything's accounted for. This crack on the exhaust manifold will need to be repaired or another manifold sourced. The exhaust is missing, but we believe we'll be able to fabricate one of those quite easily. The magnesium alloy dash is a concern. It's cracked and missing pieces, so that's going to be quite a substantial and quite important piece to get replaced. I do think it's beyond repair. The electrics, horn, headlights, etc. are all accounted for, although not wired up. Front right-hand headlight does need some attention, but I'm not too concerned as we can get replacements for those. The rear mudguards have signs of rust, especially on the left-hand side where the top mudguard seat once was present. The rear light brackets, the light tin pieces are rusted and broken but can be easily replaced. The seat torsion spring will be replaced, as will the grease nipples, and on the toolbox, the backside of the toolbox is rusted out, but we can cut and repair that as required. But importantly, the first thing we wanted to do was to get the mudguards off, which will allow us to get into the final drives and into the gearbox, and will also ensure that the mudguards don't get further damaged by any accidental knocks while we are working on some of the more substantial mechanical pieces. And it'll be a good way to get them off, just to be able to see if a panel beater can repair them.